Good morning and welcome to another wonderful edition of Inside Naija on top of Christed Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. My name na Princess Anyana, and I say thank you very much to Itanda Gidigam with us on top all of the matters and all of the waka that will carry Richard Domot today. You go already they get the updates on top all of the Igiaga we still they go on for this matter of to compulsory do electronic transmission of election results in real time. That's now one of the earnings that we'll talk about later. We'll also hear the take from Wike and also from Fubara on top of the matter for Inside River State. Transparency International don't drop a report on top the corruption level where Nigeria did among the rest of the world. All of this and plenty more now go come up later inside the big victory segment of the show. But for right now, no go anywhere because the front pages of newspapers now they bring to your domot next. Welcome back, sharply without to waste time this morning. The first paper for my hand, now the Punch newspaper, and inside the Punch, states don't spend 455 billion naira to take payback foreign loans. Nigeria don't fall down the more on top world corruption countries level. Wike Fubara don't finally say let there be peace. They don't settle themselves after Tinubu involved into their matter. United States don't send 200 soldiers enter Nigeria. And for Electoral Act amendment, opposition, they do, we no go agree, even as senators support manual, that's now counting, using hand, using to count and transmit results. The Senate don't arrange 12-member panel to take go sit down with the House of Representatives, also panel made them for make their report one before they go transfer to Presido. Article Amechi Erufai, the change and no be small for we lawmakers then. Senate don't give carry go for electronic and even manual transmission of election results. All of that now the big yarns inside the front of the Punch. For all of the Igiaga, all of the palava for inside PDP, appeal court don't order, say make them make their briefs one. May they carry this one, carry that different one, make them one as they ready to give judgment. Army don't move special forces enter Benue and Taraba State. Security guard, now we hear say the PC Sato deaths for Ogun Church altar. Pressure still there on by also governor on top who to choose as in deputy. That after the death of the last deputy governor. All of that and more, they inside the Punch newspaper for you to read and know the full yarnings then. Now, inside the Guardian, Nigeria spent 3.53 trillion naira to take import raw materials where we get locally inside the country. CISLAC, the ginger action, they say, please, things should be done as Nigeria don't go lower again inside the world corruption rating. Court don't ban Osun local government funds. Say may they not touch Osun local government funds at least until after the end of the case where they court. INEC, now everybody they look now as Senate don't shift ground on top electronic transmission. Still inside the Guardian, Russia denied the report of say the keys on Nigeria mercenaries inside war for Ukraine. Lagos state government, they find food, water, vendors, others support inside the fight against cholera. Lagos, 12 other states go experience longer rainfall inside 2026. Now, NiMET, the jumbo, the way they talk about weather things them, now that one. Issue of fighting over zoning, court battles, now in the test whether opposition fulfill work together as they prepare for 2027. Academics, people then work good for book matter like a lecturer they now don't come out now they para. So they do selective for how they pay the 40% increase in salary to ASU lecturers them. Experts, the ginger federal government say they should make it a criminal thing to pay ransom, give terrorists. Enter for inside the Guardian, you go see the full gist of all of that yarns and more. The Vanguard can come out now to say the money where they make from tax don't jump 30% to 28.3 trillion naira in year 2025. For all of the Igiaga for inside River State, Wike say in go use everything when they get to put eye and mind for peace, and even Konde Twale give Tinubu say involved into the matter. Even Fubara self don't promise say in go fulfill Wike wish. Federal government ASU deal don dey cause vex now, as say na only Unijos don confirm payment of the increase in salary. Tinubu don strengthen the federalism for inside Nigeria. Na Bagudu na he and that one. On our electoral act, hey, not be small drama, not be small action film. As Senate don finally okay conditional e-transmission of results. You go see plenty other stories and we follow that one inside the front page. Tinubu and I be like a parallel line. In the year, at the year, we no go ever meet. Now, wetin Erufai yan be that. Article Makinde do meeting with IBB for Mina. Nigeria don't drop 2 position and we dey 142 out of 182. We dey 142 position out of 182 countries inside the corruption calculation report where Transparency International release. CDS, they find, quick changes, doing workings for our police, our civil defense, as military now, they want, say, the limit of their capacity, they don't reach am. Nigeria GDP per capita, at one time, it overpassed China, Malaysia, the time where we say we ignore IMF. Now, Olawekpa Hashim, now in they drop that report. Nwabali don't come out now, say for him to leave Cheaper United was a tough decision. Enter for inside the Vanguard. All of that gist and plenty others, day for you to enjoy. The Daily Sun can come out now say Nigeria maintain 26th position for corruption report, but inside world ranking then go down. Now waiting Sislak, TI, Transparency International, the yan be that. Battle for the soul of LP, they go deeper and deeper as Usman Abure, they fight for control. The group of Usman don't take over party secretariat, while Abure group, they talk, say, they're not doing well, say it was illegal, it was fake, and it was forceful takeover. All of that one day inside the Daily Sun. For the workings inside the electoral bill, Senate reject real-time election result transmission and they choose electronic and manual transmission, can even add more members to the committee where they set up to take go sit down with House of Reps committee and do the matter well. Dangote don't do meeting with Burundi Presido and they don't check how investments, opportunity of investment did that side for him. Police don't start the court case of people that they suspect and then kill a Rice TV correspondent. Tinubu don't make federalism better. Now waiting Bagudu, yan be that. On 2027, McCarthy Lamido do meeting for Kaduna and they ginger for PDP to settle. The Daily Sun go give you all of that gist and others them. In the Daily Trust, United States go push back to Nigeria 97 of our people over there on top immigration offences. They don't kill 10 people, kidnap plenty others for inside Kogi and Benue State. DSS refuse to release the teenager where their people go carry. Senate e-transmission approval don dey raise new questions. NiMET don predict say rain go fall early for Kano, Naija, Rivers and 12 other states. They don gbab one woman for accusation say she poisoned her co-wife for inside Gombe State. Son been planned with bad guys them to kidnap his own father. Article Makinde visit IBB before VP. They find support for ADC. All of that in the Daily Trust newspaper of today. The Nation can come out now say NRS will be the general body of revenue service. The target to make 40.7 trillion naira in 2026. And they can talk how, this tax laws then fee work. Article Makinde others visit Babangida. They say if you see now politicians now so they fool me now. Oga Chiamo of NACON, that's an Hajj Commission, don't come up for the work based on accusation of some type wuru them. Tinubu don't strengthen our federalism. CBN don't cap weekly BDC purchase for $150,000. On result transmission, Senate, House, no agree with each other on real time. The harmonization to make the different versions one don't already start. And the red chamber give carry go for electronic upload to IREV. You go see the version of the Senate, the version of the House, and then the version of the Electoral Act 2022. Just do well to check like the nation. Plenty day there for you to take follow. Oga Presido say make we use policies them to make our lives better. For the Igiaga for River State, Wike say in they hopeful, say Fubara go according by the agreements. All of that in the nation. Finally, for the front page of newspapers this morning, now the Punch Sports Extra. In the Punch Sports Extra, Chile, they committed to Super Eagles co-chair work. Turkish expert dismiss Osimhen Icardi rivalry. Milan, they open to sell Chukwueze for 24 million euros. Falconets don't land Dakar for their qualifier game to the Women World Cup. Rosenio, they para for people them online, we also they para against him. Reds, Spurs, they in a chase to get Greenwood for 90 million euros. United also want to sell Rashford. Jesus, na top striker search for Milan. Salah, they talk with Saudi giants. Eagles, they wait their World Cup fate as they ready for playoffs. I have no offers. Now, wetin wabali yan be that. Bayern, they sure say they go renew Kane contract. Nigeria Ikpefan carry 65th position for Winter Olympics. NSC don't share 200 million naira Commonwealth Games grants. Portugal, they eye Mourinho as they prepare for 2026 World Cup. Enter inside the Punch Sports Extra. That's now what you go see for sports with plenty others. Then make your own for no loss. Get at least one of these papers. Know the full gist. Make you for also the informed. Join us again tomorrow, same time, same station, for another edition of Front Pages of Newspapers. But right now, no go anywhere because the big tourist segment, they come up next for the program. Welcome back. Sharp for inside the big victory segment. We say on Tuesday, finally, Senate don't bow to pressure and they come okay electronic transmission of election result. But plenty more questions will come up on that segment. But I hope say you did with us live for YouTube, they with us live for Facebook. They enjoy the program right now at Christ Said Radio TV. We're also there on every other social media platform at Christ Said Radio TV. Our website now www.christsaidradioandtv.com. You also want to join us through the WhatsApp portal now 0906 891 8345. Inside the studio with me this morning, I get Kola Wole Omoni. Kola, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so before we enter into the deep talk then, will you say with wetin happened in the Senate chamber yesterday, say the will of the people have been met and democracy don't really show itself?
No.
Okay,
I'm not
explain.
going to talk that. We never see the result where we expect. We are hoping that that result could show face.
What is
even though the result where we expect is not the final answer to election manipulation in the country.
But wetin be the result we they expect compared to wetin okay yesterday?
The condition where they put, now we not want them. Then put a particular condition inside that clause. Say in case of any emergency or whatever the situation, then go see opt for manual. Now my fear be that anytime where you they give Nigerians option, trust me, now that option I go worse pass the real thing where you're supposed to achieve. And I will give some instances. Remember in 2015, there was an option of say, okay, we go need to use card reader because they believe, say, okay, people will just come, say, see my voter's card, let me cast my vote. Now, where we've been start before. Eventually, they thought, okay, we will now need a machine that will first screen your card to make sure, say, true, now you get that card and now you want use some vote. They can't give condition that time, say, okay, in case the machine, the malfunction, will now opt for incident form where you go need to fill, say true, now you get the card, just now because of this matter, now I make you. Guess what? People where they fill incident form come pass the real people where they vote. Because of this, because you gave option. Again, during COVID-19 lockdown, they talk say nobody must come out for house. Only essential workers now go get chance to come out. Everybody in Nigeria become essential workers. Then we just need to go check wetin be the condition where government put. Then we just need to go do one full ID card to say, okay, me too na journalist, me too na health workers, me too na this. Then they come. So that option a problem for Nigerians. So if then they express fear because of say, okay, our gadgets no too strong enough, anything fit happen, the internet no spread all over everywhere. People don't they give them plenty options. Can you guys partner with Starlink? I think Senator Natasha have been talking about them. Can you guys maintain what you have right now and still partner with other sources? You can't tell Nigerians that you don't have enough when you have a budget of over 1 trillion naira. Budget way past state budget. Only a few number of states in Nigeria now get 1 trillion naira budget. Many of them still go below that. So if NiMET get over 1 trillion naira budget to conduct election for us in Nigeria, it's even a slap on their face if they tell us, say, then they experience this kind of technicality or then go experience them. Nobody is perfect. No system is perfect. But I'm only telling you that if this kind of thing go happen, it should be maybe half in 100 or 1 in 100. That when you now even check the figure, you go say, oh, this thing no dey consequential. That is what we should be expecting from NiMET. Not to tell us, okay, oh, the system no agree work. So if they no agree, say maybe electronic transfer immediately after the party agent don't already agree, say, okay, you score this, I score this, we put them inside the form EC8 and then send them to NiMET portal immediately. Now, what will be the ask for be that? The option of manual we then talk now, meaning say it can be done later. Meaning say you can say, okay, you no green work now. Maybe it go work later. Or, oh, you don't see the result, I don't see. No wala. As there is option of manual. By implication, any place where politicians know say no be their stronghold, the machine no go green work there. When they know, say, okay, they might not be able to win election in this place, there is no day possible. For instance, now, if you say you want to win election in polling unit of president at all cost, you know what it means. If you say, if president say want to win election in polling unit of OB, you know what it means. So these are the kind of things we want to at least avoid now. We talk about this thing, say it go bring more confidence. It go reduce the number of litigations. Say you go court today, you go tomorrow. Because, for instance, you get your agent at a polling unit. Your agent don't already tell you, say, Oga, no case about this thing, no. Now 29 you score. You go check, you go cross-check for NiMET portal with the election where they put there. You just say true, now 20 you get. And this happen nationwide like that. So wait till they carry go court again. But where problem they always the reason why they know they too trust the system, where they also say, now me win at a cost, I must go to court. Now when your agent tell you say you score 100 and they record 20 for you, some of these results you go see where they don't write one particular thing before, then go cancel them, then go write another one. It not supposed to be like that. So we need to change. We've not gotten any reasonable results yesterday. We made a progress. Before that yesterday, wetin Akpabio been talk, we say, we no talk, say, made there no transfer, but we only want to maintain wetin dey there in the previous act. But at least yesterday now, they now agree that, okay, we are endorsing electronic transmission of results, but with manual condition. Now that manual now, Now remain, make them come out.
Okay, but the fact say even for the one where they're okay, they not put mandatory, they not put say it's compulsory, they not put real time. Those two.
The moment
two
manual come out, then mandatory go show face.
So that in real time,
both of them cannot sit together. You can't say something is mandatory and you are still giving an option.
Okay.
So the moment they come out that manual, say option of manual D, then it is a must.
So you're saying now, say people now when they do this, we no go agree. May the nothing say it's victory yet.
Even them no be say make them no they even them no say no be victory.
So
they
the protest continue.
I don't know. Maybe we have to find out today. Maybe they are continuing with the protest, but not a victory yet. And them too know. They are saying the condition where they give, they no want them. Come out that manual condition from it. Let use NiMET start both of them. Come out manual, put mandatory. So that at least everybody go rest. And again, I didn't talk and say, this move no be final answer. At least it go just improve the transparency small, but no be final answer. Because now waiting they don't already, and after the manipulation here and there, where everybody don't vote finish, now then they can't say, now waiting you score be this, now waiting you no score be this. Person where they give 10,000 naira to go cast in vote. This system, this condition, it no solve that particular problem. Because it goes vote, then go count in vote, then go record in vote here. So this is not the final answer. Electronic voting, real-time electronic voting can be a final answer. Meaning say, as you reach there, you are not putting your hand on any ink to go and be thumbprinting on any ballot paper. They will screen you, say true, you're supposed to vote, you're eligible to vote, and you will thumbprint on their machine, and it will appear on NiMET portal, live and direct. Now that one, they more credible pass. But for now, NiMET will tell you, say they never prepare for that one. Because what it means is that they will need to change their gadgets nationwide. It's not something, it's not a rocket science.
But
if
this
they really mean business.
This one, they don't advocate for them, not be today.
Yes.
I think even the election before 2023, they advocate for them. That's 2019, and they talk. So why nobody don't do anything about them?
NiMET will still tell you, say they never ready, they never ripe, technical issues, free happen, this and that.
So
the question you now be asking is that if the current one, what they do, technical issues, they always happen. Where we say sometimes in some locations, then go postpone the election to the following day or the following week before they can conclude the election. So what is stopping us from starting? You understand? Because this one will make the vote more credible. Say true, you come to the polling unit, they accredit you, say, now you get this card. You confirm them. After that one, you vote, not card. It will save us plenty money. Subsequently, after you must have procured those machines, subsequent election, it will save us money. Go and find out how much they are spending on printing of ballot papers and the transportation of those papers nationwide, and the way some of these guys are hijacking it. So what it means is that if you can get this electronic voting, it will be better. But that's not what we're even fighting on top right now. It's just for them to say, okay, after the voting, let them be able to transmit this result to NiMET portal immediately, and everybody could see them eyes.
Okay, so now they don't form committee. Before 9 members, now they don't increase them now to 12 members. They may they sit down with the House of Representative Committee. May they also, harmonize their two, whatever differences is inside that now one. But now both PDP, different CSOs now, they ginger the committee. Say, may them make sure, say, then take wetin House of Representative you get signed. So I will say now, say after Senate now don't do that way they do yesterday, there's nothing they can do. So all our hope now is on the fact, say make the House of Representative Committee fit to impress upon the Senate Committee to pass that one.
Yes, that's the next option now. They don't already agree, say maybe both of them go sit down together. May then do a final recap on top of it. So whoever is lobbying right now, whoever is protesting, they should see at least put more pressure to make sure, say, these people do the right thing. For instance, if they say democracy is a game of number, we know, say, we call them upper chamber, saying our Senate, now big pass that of House of Reps. And by the way of representation, even from the election process, you go no, because now only three, they represent each state. So if you check it, if 109 don't already agree, say, okay, this is how it will be. But from the reps, 360 members say, okay, we want real-time electronic transfer of election results. So we'll be waiting to see wetin dem go fit harmonize. But sincerely speaking, the best Nigerians can get from them is to remove that clause, manual option from it, and replace it with mandatory. And we are hoping that they will be able to do that.
So what if
before
they don't?
Presido go say in one sign up?
What if they don't do that?
It means say they no mean business. They no really, in fact, they no want any credible election in the country. And unfortunately, if they have their way with the current situation right now, they don't already convince millions of Nigerians the reason why they should not even bother to go cast their election and cast their votes. Don't forget, this jumpology don't already make some people close their mind, say, with all this jumpology, they entice some of these governors, then they jump. They don't already conclude them. So the only hope we then get now to say, okay, how we go even they should say the election will be credible. So if the hope don't they hang in balance with this back and forth where we witness right now, it means the issues there. It will discourage more people from saying they want to go and participate to cast their vote. Unfortunately, even if now 10 people go to polling unit, whoever they declare winner, 90 be the winner. Now 25% they go take Georgia.
Anyway, as the pressure they continue, as some of us still they confused, because if you even hear what some of people will react to the matter, they say the thing still they confusing. Say INEC, just say Senate just be like, then give you something with right hand, they use left hand, collect hand. Say they have even make the situation more confusing than it was before. But as all the pressure still there, all eyes now they on top the harmonization committees, them hoping so they go do the needful, and then before President Bola Tinubu go sign up. But most people still they say if they fit do this thing to give Nigerians something they want, Naingo also fit help to at least bring some form of public trust for the democracy institutions inside Nigeria. Now, still on top the matters of protest and then some Ururu matter, Transparency International will be one world joint body with the torchlight issue of corruption. Don't come out now, come bring out latest ranking. They say Nigeria fall 2 positions down. You get, we did 36th most corrupt country in the world, but if you check, like in 20, we're 140th, you get these rankings then. Do they really speak the truth?
So now we are done.
We don't reduce. No, they say we shall maintain index, but with our points, we have come down now.
No, in fact, if they tell us say we did number 100, you understand?
You go believe.
Yes, I go believe. Any figure that is coming when it has to do with corruption in Nigeria,
you go believe.
Whether even genuine or no genuine, personally, I go believe them.
Because actually,
because we are seeing it everywhere. We are seeing it day by day. It's not something that is hidden from any area of our life. So whatever figure, I will tell you repeatedly that those people they fair to us. The only time that the thing go even spoil my mind, then tell us, now everything don't they settle with propaganda, but that one no go one believe. Because there's no any single area where you go think, say, they don't make this move to curb corruption. It's everywhere. And the unfortunate part of it is that many Nigerians don't turn corruption to normal way of life. Then talk, say, any abomination will last for like 1 year. He go talk to something where they normal. And now waiting with the witness about corruption in the country. I be they discuss with somebody, because when you say corruption, the eyes of many Nigerians, they always go to politicians. The question you now be asking yourself is that, which society produced this set of people? Now these people come from a particular family before they say, okay, I'm a politician. And the people will never become politicians today. If you go check wetin them too they do for corrupt, you go know say this thing is spread like fire. It is spread like a pandemic situation we witness in 2020, 2021, COVID-19. Now the way corruption is spread with that. And everybody, they benefit inside this. And they won't just so many things in the country. I mean, they tell somebody, I mean, they discuss, say, the person say, no, anything government job, you will never apply again. Except you see that green light, say, true, this person, or maybe now go get the final answer to whoever they want to employ, and the person give an assurance. Say, but to say on merit, he won't go apply, go they read for exam, pass exam, do interview, pass them. You can imagine that kind of situation, the kind of impression where the person have about the system. Politicians will come out to say, if we not say we dey corrupt, we know they fit do this thing alone. No, now civil servants now in the airport. So you see that one too. Government too, where they form say na 70,000 naira, then go fit give minimum wage as you speak right now. We can even say it's a corruption too. It's a corrupt act because you know the reality in the market. So if you want to talk about corruption, there is no single area you want to pinpoint in the country. Is it security? Is it economy? Is it government social investment interventions? Just name it. Is it in our worship places? Everywhere, corruption.
So are you saying say this corruption thing is in Nigeria now where we find ourselves now they determine this our corruption? Like even if we choose say, oh, I don't want corrupt, I won't change, but the Nigeria, the system, the country alone is like the corruption there in the air. So nothing you even feel do self to change, even if you personally make up your mind to change.
Where they determine go fit change them. You understand?
But without the leadership. So we, like, I don't feel just stand up now and say, I want to make my way pure. I want to be clean. I don't want to be corrupt.
You can stand up, but
that Nigeria will not let me.
Only you, they stand up in the midst of millions. It's not that you will not be upright. It's not that people will not appreciate you. It's not that they will not respect you for that way you've been they do. But 1 in a million is not enough. You understand? They may notice you as an individual. This one I no go area. I beg me, I just live on with a busybody. Now so then go come tell you with a busybody because you know they agree. But the truth of the matter is that the impact cannot be felt. When millions are committing offense, only you can't stand out to say no. You know, go be like that. We see a few number of them, but does it change our image? For instance, now lately we be hear about a police we go return 2.something million. We are about a number of Nigerians where they go see money, then go take them. I know a guy that has become a millionaire because of this act. But does it really change us? Maybe 1 or 10 cases in millions. It's inconsequential. That is the problem. That is where we now need that leadership intervention to say, okay, we need to set this standard. This is how it works. When you now get people as scapegoats for whatever offense they commit. And again, you too, we won't do that one. You for don't water grand though. I always talk am. Pikin, the father we talk, say, we no one making pikin, they go out anyhow, they work anyhow. Go there ready to provide 3 square meal in a day. Oh. If you no fit do that, if the pikin won't just go play football and the father no like me go, he go tell you, say, now my breakfast, I won't go look for, no be football, I won't go play. I know say no like me to play football. But when he reach road, go they play the football. No be the food. But at that point, if the father no get the breakfast for house, he have go take time to say, okay, may shout, so yeah, sit down there.
But is that possible? Is it possible for Nigeria to meet the need of everybody?
You can't meet the need of everybody. You can't be employer of everybody. But create enabling environment where go make at least averagely everybody strive. It happens in some other continent. If you create that enabling environment, averagely person will graduate, see where to work. It's not a more for you to carry the so-called white-collar job. Let somebody around you employ you to do 1 or 2. Thereafter, you too, you initiate something, you do 1 or 2. But for instance, the school where you even claim, say you go, corruption day there. You get certificate without even knowing anything you want to use the certificate to do. The corruption already hook you for that side. So if the work full everywhere, there are some jobs now. You will see some employers now, they struggle to get a particular person. They are looking for that particular position. They say, no, this person no fit, this one no fit. Sometimes they make it public. But they'll tell you, people get certificate to match this thing, but the capacity is not there. Why? Because somebody assisted them to get that certificate. I don't do investigation on top of common and Wike resort, where I've been talked to housewife, where to say, I don't even know the exact location where I write my Wike exam and pass it. My husband only took my passport and came back 3 months after with fantastic result. If you go internet, you go see the story there. The person I'm telling you now is now a graduate. So that person, how you want tell am say make come do one job wey no be say carry file, carry this, carry that. That is how the corruption spread almost everywhere, because every single office you are touching, they are willing to take something to let it go, whatever, whether it is standard or not.
So we'll continue to get reports like this.
We will continue until we get leaders who talk say enough is enough. We need to change the narrative.
Now still the same thing where we say the Transparency International people be that say that they see a picture of problem where we say long time the leadership self not even get the mind to tackle corruption. She say even countries them where they even know say their way been they pure places like US, UK, New Zealand, they also self don't they get drop in performance. Say no bold leadership. No bold leadership, weaker standards and enforcement, and they lower the ambition of people where they even try fight the corruption around the world. All right, so we'll continue to the prayer. Ogakola don't talk plenty things them say he hopes so we'll get leaders, then we get the mind to at least give enabling environment, then the citizens now go feel begin to work to change their mind. Moving on. A little update on the Rivers State situation. You know, so we talked yesterday, say, Oga Presido be invite them, then they drove home together, and you say, forget, not be by say we drive together. But Wike don't come out now, you know, when he enter Life Camp yesterday, go commission project, and he say, okay, in the word, you know, he said, oh, say, the intervention of Presido, it will be the last time. He said, by the grace of God, this will be the last time. I have told the assembly, that's the Rivers State Assembly, to obey Mr. President. And I know that they will not think twice to do so. I also believe this is the final time we will hear this kind of matter. Even Fubara too, when you go, you know, inspect one road for inside Port Harcourt, there in Macon, they say, so this project is very important, oh, considering the person where started and my Oga, honorable minister, he get big vision, he believes, say, if I make this project happen in record time, people will be happy with me. So, what do you have to say to this?
I will still maintain wetin I've been talking on this show yesterday. For this matter to be laid to rest, somebody must sacrifice. The matter between Wike and that of Fubara, it don't turn to like you get this ocean and this particular this thing where they talk say they know the two meet based on interest. The truth of the matter is that Fubara must be ready to sacrifice something. Wike must be ready to sacrifice something. This is not the first time they had this kind of meeting, and he's saying hope. And again, he now says something in his statement, say in hope, say Fubara again go respect and obey the agreement. This agreement, now only them they know. We know they know them. And any agreement where no they transparent, make all Nigerians see, say, okay, now waiting and talk business, now waiting and talk business. You know, say issues go still come up later. Fubara go back to Rivers now. He go relate with him people, see waiting and tell me again, no. Then go they give a ginger. The reason why he must not agree. And again, we don't talk publicly, say, I can't give this guy not again. I can't trust him the second time. And my people, they always talk, say, if you do something where no make sense the first time, they will tell you, say, oh, na mistake. Anybody can make mistake. If you do it the second time, they will call you a fool. And now the position of a Wike be that. So who is ready to sacrifice for who? As Wike agreed now to say, okay, Fubara, you can now contest for election. And now we embrace it. I will support you. We don't know anything about them. As Fubara agrees, okay, as you don't want to make a rule again, I bet let me just finish these 4 years in peace and let me go. We don't know. We don't know this agreement until it starts unfolding. And again, it's not even Wike that we say he hopes the Oga President no go intervene again. If now maybe the Oga President self, if he still respects his own reputation, he not supposed to even intervene again. Because if you try something the first time it no work, you carry stick, you take big one of them, you beat them for 6 months, it still no work. You say, okay, may not still come together. You can't call them again now. If you know what this time around again, if you even intervene, people will not go even see him as anything again. It means say they don't even respect him. So even him to just respect his old age, may just leave them, continue with their drama. So we hope, it is our joy if they can be able to at least reconcile in the interest of Rivers people, not because of them. It's just their political interest. But can Fubara, we no agree to endure whatever he claim Wike they do for him for 2 months? Can he be willing to win election again and endure it for 4 years? Now, rhetorical question. Again, Wike will feel like say, in less than 2 months, this guy betrayed me. Can he endure again to say, I want to endorse this guy to be in charge for the next 4 years in Rivers State? Now, big question where nobody there yet to give answer to right now until we see how it go dey unfold.
Until we see how the matter go come up. But for right now, Wike, they talk say everything is okay. Fubara, they talk say everything is okay. But the times, now you go tell. Wike say he don't tell the assembly. You know, you don't tell.
And at a point, he say, wetin concern am.
Yeah, but
now lawmakers. You understand? At a point, even his spokesperson, he been grant one particular interview, Larry, where we they talk, say, why lawmakers go they do their work, where them go they shout Wike in Abuja. Now he's saying don't already tell them what to do. Meaning he say the entire legislative arm of government in Rivers State, now we can get them. We have a number of lawmakers, there are over 30 lawmakers. This guy will decide whatever they are doing. Because now they are boys, now it be. So you can now imagine the kind of democracy will be the practice in the country. We see in some country where we say, even your political party, you would counter some motion against your political party in the interest of the people. But this time around, somebody will just give less than 1 minute phone call and it will now determine what you guys are doing. If we can make a call today now to say, yeah, light the fire again. You see the fire everywhere. For how long can we continue like this?
For how long can we continue like this? And we will continue to watch and then we'll see how the matter go. Now, coming into weather matter, the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, that NiMET don't come out now and talk, say, get some places where rain go fall early, it gets some where rain go take, it gets some where rain no go start quick, and then plenty other things. Then the reason why they bring this up, saying for the last 2 days, if you notice, whenever we close for evening, weather go change, you know, the thing go descend till I say rain won't fall, even though we could no share this year. But they don't say rain go fall early for some states. They call about 15 or so states where rain go fall, the one where be saying go late, the one where go dry and all of that. But now that they talk, say make farmers not look say rain don't they fall for 1 or 2 places, can't rush begin they plant because the rainy season never yet to start. Now why they talk this one now and say most times NiMET go come, predict this one, there will be heavy rain here, there will be flood here, there will be flood there, nothing. Now when they don't start to they talk this, what should states and state governments do?
They know what to do. They have their agencies across the country where they look into this kind of situation and see what they go do. For your information, rain don't they, windstorm don't they scatter houses in some locations. So it's a sign of saying, okay, if they no prep well, it should go still there. So they really need to prepare well again, to be proactive enough to go check these results where they give right now, how it could take effect or not affect them. So earlier preparation, I think it's a good move. If you not be like that, you know the implication. We will still get more people where them go talk say issues there. For instance, clearing of drainages right now, we need to do more on that. Again, some of our contractors will be say they know they agree work now until when rain won't start. And they say, now because of rain, now we no agree do our work. Then too, they need to swing into action right now because sometimes even the traffic on the road too, they scatter things and what have you. So everybody should just prepare very well. And like farmer where them be the talk. For instance, now this sign of say okay, rain go soon start, it go soon start. Even state government too, in terms of our agric now, all those interventions where they say then they always help farmers. But now they should be calling their contractors to say, okay, what is going on? The fertilizer we want supply, how far? They should prep for it right now. Let farmers get it intact. Not after they don't farm finish, where that time where they're supposed to apply and they no see them apply. They come to say, oh, now the reason why their plants no germinate very well. So everybody should just be proactive. They don't already get their budget on what they want to do. And we hope that this NEMA and SEMA no go spend more budget on some of these reactionary interventions. They don't, windstorm don't scatter this thing, and flood don't scatter everywhere. Any drainage will block now, may everybody clear them. I think that's just the information, and we are used to it anyway. The guys are trying their efforts, they do their stuff, but unfortunately, not until when we see that in Koro, we know they too believe them.
So, but with all of these warnings now, if in the end we now have some of this weather problem, like maybe flood, or like, are we going to blame NiMET, or it is that, yes, these people know the thing, but no matter how, natural disaster and natural disaster.
And natural disaster, they natural, truly, at least if rain they fall from heaven, when nobody dictates when it won't fall, we will call and say they natural. But if we really learn from our previous lessons, say, okay, this thing don't happen before to us, it's not supposed to happen again. Remember 2 years ago, Vice President been this in drain the bath inside the flood for Borno State. That time the picture went viral. Last year, it was Naija State in Mokwa. Many people died. We are not hoping such will happen this year again. But we just need to remember what had happened before, how we can prevent it this time around. Every year, you get some places where they know, say, then they're prone to flood. Then they always alert them. How now want to relocate? And are you people really preparing? Can we have a permanent relocation and soon be annual stuff? Some of these things, the moment where rain stop, we don't hear anything about them again until when it resurfaces before we now say, okay, we don't come again. No, we need to address this situation. So now the reason why we always experience this kind of situation every year, even though we know it's a natural disaster, but it gets how some human effort, they always influence it to make it scatter, go everywhere.
Okay, you don't hear caller, and I go see at say make our emergency management agencies, then both for national and even for state, begin to do as much awareness as they can. Like you talk, clear drainages, them contractors, then will be say that they do work, may they do and where, so that even if the things still even happen, even if all this flood or rain matter still happen, we go fit to reduce the consequence. May not be like other years then. Finally, before we round up the show, United States don't list about 97 Naija people for different offenses, internet, yahoo, identity theft, some other type of 419 there. Say 97 of them, and they won't deport back to Nigeria. What does this mean for us?
It means reputational damage. It means the highway then they take locals, we still maintain them. And one of the reasons why our index on top of corruption too go see they high. Because if you check, I went through most of the offenses where they thought say they commit. Now these yahoo guys.
Yeah.
You understand? And they say MAGA must pay. Now their terminology with that. And to them, now big now something good now they do until when they catch them. So with that, now those kind of people, the reason why if you will be innocent person now won't travel, the moment you declare yourself in Nigeria you be, then go say yeah, now your special seat, they may come check you better because we know not the way not they behave. So it is spoil our reputation almost every time, every day. And I don't like profiling anyway, but if you check the number of people where they involved, they are from the south. They are from the south. Meaning say the challenge they peculiar in a particular part of the country. So they really need to do something about it. A few number of them that are from the north, they are from the middle belt. So what is really going on? Why this thing is spreading? Why the botting? Why can't you use it to initiate something that can be useful to your country? I remember I've been the gist one colleague here yesterday, when my colleague been the gist me how one guy say one sell EFCC headquarters. Mm-hmm. You've been seeing the story.
Okay, look.
Oh, yesterday he said this thing no negotiation. Now hotel they available so number. He mentioned the,
when he post when EFCC say you get mine. When EFCC reply.
Say EFCC reply. Say you get mine
for $800 million. Yes, 800 million. I see.
That's why it happen. At a point, one guy be one sell Ogun State government house. Ogun State government house, he don't package everything finish. At the point of say they won't pay. Now these people on their own just travel come the country, can't trace the location where one sell. Now they discover saying a government house. Now it's a market for them say in one sell. And if you check some of these things, it don't really mean well to us because whenever we are going abroad, it always tarnish our image. Then they make sure say they screen us specially. then delay us. Oh, now from Nigeria. Some people go even go get nationality of another country for them to be able to move around worldwide. It don't make any sense. And like we be there talk again, if they start from home, the location where I talk say from the south now, it gets some parents will be say from 16, 17, their pikin don dey ride cars where they know say even them in their life they've never count that kind of money before. Oh, my pikin well done. Now then they talk. I know a guy where we say carry him father motorcycle go sell am, run away to go do this Yahoo stuff. Eventually he came back, he bought a car for his father. The father was smiling. So if you check some of these things, na still upbringing from home. Now they cause am before it can escalate. And when it escalates again, it will not be restricted to only them because they will still go and do their loud show up on social media. Others go see, oh, their pay groups. Can you imagine? No be now me and this guy enter secondary school together. And this is happening. I remember when it was 419 case that time. I was in secondary school when a friend of mine, they ride Celica, Toyota Celica in 90s. Come school, secondary school that time. It was 419. They never enter internet like this, say, oh, Naija Plus or whatever the case that time. A number of us been the watch say that time how it take happen. For you to be riding Celica, say me just sit down and look. It started from bicycle to Vespa, motorcycle to Celica. At SS1, he was riding Celica. This guy, if you go check in family, complete poor family, you can't trace the way to anywhere. So if you have that kind of family, the product you are selling out there is what the society will take, and before you know it, it's spread all over the world. And now what will be the talk? Say, okay, what kind of value nine our family still the uphold as we speak right now? The moral decadence, how we want to address them. Parents must get involved in this. Everything must not be government.
But Kola, one question I would say, is it really about just the parents? Because truly, when we they grow up, it seems like the older we get, the more, say, the country, they go worse and worse. And so the values where parents been they give now, those values now, no, you know, you go tell person, they don't even change the slogan. The slow and steady go win race. Patient bone go chop, patient dog go. Thank you. Now they say nothing like that. Now make it while the sun shines. Do quick, go chop and as you feel chop. Are we not going to say even the Nigeria situation, if we don't make the condition and the environment comfortable, follow for why most of these young people just any opportunity they see to make her, they make her.
It follow, but the truth of the matter is that you have control over the limited number of people in your family. Right? At that point, you have 3 children. You monitor from day one where you get them. You know the one where fit they exposed to that kind of thing. You know what you go fit tell them. Some parents go do this thing fantastically okay, but a stubborn child go still prove say na stubborn, na I won't be. But the effort go make people they convinced at least una don't try una best for this particular guy. But belts me. Because of this factor we will be the talk about too. Many parents no get time again. No. That time when you be the talk, most of our business and our family know. Oh, we wake up, we go to farm, we come back. In fact, now the children, that time self, now the more number of people where you get, now go determine how big your farm go be. But this time around, nobody get time for farming again. You see a Monsanle from 14 years, 12 years, they don't already come up from their parents. So now the reason why they talk say they still get a bigger role to play. Before you release them to society and we are now struggling with them, do your part. When you still feel turn them, when you feel still bend them, not when their bone don't strong, where they don't feel listen to you again.
Okay, and this one's now they won't send back to Nigeria. Waiting video, would they not still come here and continue to be issues? Because they call them worst of the worst criminals.
Now so then talk.
Yes,
but
the list of
we know say them to get worst of the worst over there, where they don't know where to push them to. But we know the way the situation they always be anyway. If they come back here, I hope say government go free do something about them, which I doubt. Government don't even get time. But the truth of the matter is that it no stop them from doing whatever they are doing.
Even
in fact, the entire world is a global village. They can operate from anywhere. They choose to go there. Probably they get more magas. It no still stop them from doing whatever they want to do here. At least we commend our EFCC in that regard. Then they always catch them where most of the the larger part of the convictions where EFCC been get na Yahoo guys. So maybe they will come enter into the trap of EFCC when they return. But the truth of the matter is that we need to do much from parents, from family, before we say, okay, government, come and take over.
In conclusion for today's show?
In conclusion, let's go back to our electoral reforms. We still want the removal of that manual in that clause where we've been argue on top. I hope this committee where they set up will be able to do that. If they don't do that, again, it's a setback to our electoral reform. Even though they're perfect, but at least it makes sense. Say they carry one leg go front almost every day, not one leg go front and two leg backward.
Forward ever, backward never. And at the end, with the round of the show today, like Caller Talk, we hope say this manual counting and uploading of result condition made them come time. Wetin Nigerians say they want now compulsory electronic transmission of election results in real time. As it happen, they put them. Like Caller even talk, this issue of no network is no excuse. Send them. Just post any day when network enter for your phone, at least the thing go drop. It go down already there. We hope say the protest, the outcry, the public talk from Nigerians go continue. And we for Christ said radio and TV stand with the talk of say electronic transmission of election results in real time. Now we ask for. Join us again tomorrow, same time, same station for another wonderful edition. Remember, we're on all social media platforms at Christ Said Radio TV. Like us, follow us, contribute to all of our posts, and also share our posts and our sites them to others. My name na Princess Anyana. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.